Why? Because they don't feel they need marriage to help them in their life and ministry. Okay? But the general order of affairs for human existence is marriage. Why? Because not men say, I need a wife. Not women say, I need a Prince Charming. God said it is not good for man to be alone. Okay? So, wow, I'm glad you found that exciting. Okay. Okay, God said it's not good for man to be alone, therefore I will make him a what? Helpmeet. Okay, a helpmeet means, very simply, how would you translate that in modern English term? Helpmeet. Sounds very cheap, but that's a Hebrew translation. A what? Huh? A helpmeet. What can you think of? What words can you think of? Not good to be alone, make him a helpmeet. The word meet means corresponding, okay? Corresponding. Can we say maybe of equal abilities? That means the woman can see, feel, think the same way a man can, and can have a relationship with God the same way a man can, is on the same level, okay? Corresponding, a helpmeet, corresponding. And when you have someone who is corresponding to your heart to heart, what have you found? What have you found? Sorry? Very good. Okay, so you have a partner, right? What other words can you think of on this principle of marriage? You notice that God showed Adam all the animals, you know, you know, and Adam said, hey, no, that cannot. You know, I'm not going to swing from a tree like him, contrary to what modern man tells us. You know, then you see the elephant. You know, wow, you know, yeah, he can provide me maybe a good bath, but I can't find any corresponding thought or feeling from an elephant, right? So what is Adam looking for? What others can you think of? Sorry? Soulmate, very good, a soulmate, okay? What else? What others can you think of? You know, maybe he saw the ox, you know, wow, the way he can really have strength. You know, some men makes their wife the ox. They do all the housework. You know, chauffeur all the children, send them to all the classes, you know, wake up at night, feed them, after still go to work, you know. Pity the life of a wife like that, you know. Well, a full-time job after that, do all the housework, take care of all the children, and the man just sit down there. Are you done yet? You know. Now, if God intended the wife or the life partner just to do all the work, then might as well go and hire a maid, right? Correct? Less trouble, won't complain to you, at most change. But that's not the goal. Okay? Maybe another word I can think of for you is companion. Companion. So what's the principle of marriage here? What is the ultimate goal of marriage? I give you three options, okay? Have to say it because it's on everyone's mind, and in our society today is very blatant. Sex, okay? Marriage is for sex. Okay, especially for Christian, because you know sex outside of marriage is fornication, right? So, okay, I have those basic sexual needs, marriage for it. Okay, second, children. I love babies, woo, you know. So, I must get a wife. Or the wife said, I must get a husband for kids. Or number three, companion. Which of the three? Four? All available. No. Only can choose one. Don't be greedy, yeah? How many choose one? Of course, nobody raise their hand, right? How many choose two? Kids. How many choose number three? Not many, yeah? Okay. Now, the primary, if you look at the whole passage, the primary aim, okay, of marriage is oneness. Okay? Interpreted simply, companionship. Okay? Companionship. That's the primary aim. and goal of marriage. That's why Jesus said that in the day of the resurrection, there will be no giving and taking in marriage, and everybody goes, oh no. And some people are very, very bad. When I understand the theology, right, they twist it around to apply it to their own personal needs. Lord, please don't come back and rapture me on my wedding night. But then they miss the whole goal of marriage. That physical oneness only have pleasure and meaning when there is genuine oneness, communion of life. Otherwise, all the movie stars must enjoy it terribly, but we see them getting divorced out one after another and getting frustrated. Their lives are miserable. They have the most beautiful women they could find, or the most handsome man they could find, and they are miserable, lonely. Why? Because sex doesn't satisfy without the oneness. Are you with me? This is very simple but very cheap one, very profound one, okay? Okay, it's very real. Okay, the physical expresses the spiritual. The food looks good on outside, you eat, bad tasting, or throw away, vomit it out, correct? And a lot of people throw up their marriages. Their wife may be so beautiful, as ayah sayang. You know, the husband may earn so much money and has such a wonderful, physique or position, and he cannot live with his wife. Ayo, how come? If he comes and knocking on my door, first thing before he asks me, I agree already, I marry you. How come? Why not happy? No oneness. Okay? No oneness. So the primary aim of marriage is oneness. Look at what the scripture says. It says here, therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be what? One flesh. That physical picture is a reflection of a deep soul spiritual union. When it's missing, that marriage is doomed to frustration. That reminds me of a story. I'll tell you a story I read, which I later found to be actually true in some marriages. This husband and wife, they quarreled. So they couldn't talk to each other. So they decided, well, we still have to keep the house running, right? So what should we do? Being very clever people, they decided to write one another notes. I do not want broccoli for dinner tonight, give to the wife. And the wife says, I need to take the kids out, and so make sure you're available to drive at this time, give to the husband. So they communicate that way for days. One day the husband, he has a meeting, he's at 10 in the morning, so he could get up earlier at 5 a.m. Okay, not the usual of 6, that he gets up. So he has to get up and go for a very important meeting, video conference and what have you. So he wrote to his wife, wake me up earlier, because that's a job, you see. Wake me up earlier tomorrow, 5 a.m. Please do not fail. I have an important meeting, give to the wife. Okay, the next morning he woke up, he got a shock. Not 5, not even 6. The sun has risen and it's late. And he was so furious, and his wife is not around. And he thought, my wife, she didn't go to her end of the bargain. She's going to get it from me tonight. And he was so mad, he began to ruffle the bed to look for his handphone and get ready for work. And then he found a note from his wife. Wake up, it's 5 a.m. No oneness. No oneness. This can be a reflection of many of our marriages. I want to tell you, I'm not kidding you, okay? I'm not kidding you. Only a few weeks ago, I have a Christian brother who told me that he knows of a couple in his old church that have written notes to each other for years. When I told that story, it was to me a story, not a joke. But this brother told me that, he's a 50-year-old, Christian man, and he said, this friend of mine, they just can't talk to each other. They can't. And so there is only frustration in marriage when there is no oneness. That's what the scripture tells us here in the last verse. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. What is nakedness? Nakedness is openness, isn't it? You say the naked truth, the naked reality. It means you're transparent. You're not hiding anything. But you know what? Some husbands spend their lives hiding from their wives.